Hey folks, I'm Paul, this is BBQLAND, and today I'm going to be featuring one of our new grills. It's the Pit Boss 1230 Combo Navigator. This is an all-in-one pellet and gas grill, and in this video we're going to be walking you through all of its unique features and all of the innovations that Pit Boss have added to pellet and gas grills together. Let's start with the build quality. You can see why they're heavier. This is thick, heavy gauge steel with a lovely black onyx finish. The paint is high temperature resistant, so it's going to look like this for a very long time. Let's take a look at the pellet grill chamber. You can see it's got a nice strong steel handle and a bracket at the back. This is going to hold the weight of this strong heavy gauge steel. You can see we've got two cooking levels. The bottom grates are made from porcelain coated cast iron, and then the top rack is made from porcelain coated steel. The grilling area of this bottom rack is 47 by 49 centimeters, and at the top we have 44 by 18 centimeters. Under the grill grates is something exciting. I've not seen this before. It's their unique flame broiler system. Using the handle on the side, you can pull this out. You can see we now have direct access to the burn pot. What this is going to allow you to do is ramp the grill temperature up to 500 degrees Celsius, which is just over 1000 degrees Fahrenheit, to get flames shooting out the top of here, and you can get that beautiful seared flame grilled steak that you've been looking for on a pellet grill. So let's take a look underneath the flame broiler. There's a clip here, you just pull it backwards. Underneath that guard is your burn pot. So we'll feed pellets into a hopper, and there's an auger that will spin and an adjustable speed that will feed the pellets down from the hopper into the burn pot, and they'll ignite and light inside this pot. The more pellets that feed into this pot and catch on fire, the hotter the temperature of your grill. For general maintenance, I advise that you take those guards out just like I've shown you and give this a good clean in here. I tend to use either a hoover or a brush. Just make sure this is nice and clean, and that will make sure that your grill will last for a longer time and it prevents any issues that you may have with fires in the future. On the right you can see this grease tray. The grill is designed to be at a slight slope, almost like rain running down the roof, to allow the grease to drop into this tray, down through the chute, into the grease bucket that's at the bottom of the grill. Here is the bottom of that grease tray that I showed you over inside, and then that grease will then drop and fall into this bucket. This just lifts off. Inside you can see disposable foil bucket liners, which you can buy from BBQLAND. Let's take a look at the hopper. 7 kilos in capacity, and that's plenty enough for a long, low and slow overnight cook. To control the pellet grill, we have a digital controller, and that comes with 2 probe outlets and a dial to adjust the temperature. This is the button which we use to power on the grill. And then we have this other button here called Prime. What Prime does is it feeds pellets from the hopper completely down the length of the auger into the burn pot. And this is the button which you'll use when you're starting up the grill. Here is the P-set button. P stands for pause. You use the P-set settings when you're in areas where you have swings of temperature, where it goes hot and cold multiple times throughout that day. But typically you would just leave the P setting on P-set 4 and the grill will behave exactly how you'd like. Inside the box you get both probes which you can use inside the grill chamber. On the gas side we have the same porcelain coated cast iron grates and the porcelain coated steel grate at the top. Inside we have 3 burners, and they then have porcelain coated flame guards. We have 3 individual burners with their own battery ignition. Each one kicks out about 12,000 BTUs. And the reason why we have 3 of them in this grill chamber is to make sure that we get no cold spots fully all the way around the grill. Inside the grill chamber you can see some innovation. If we pull this lever at the front, what we see is an opening from the pellet chamber. This allows us to pass smoke from the pellet grill into the gas grill and get that smoky flavour that you're typically missing from a gas grill. In terms of controlling the gas grill, here you can see some heavy duty dials for controlling the temperature and the battery ignition. So one of the things that surprises me about this grill is the capacity. So let's take a look. Wow, so on the gas side you can see we have 5 whole chickens and a shoulder of lamb, and on the pellet side we have a pork shoulder, a piece of brisket flat, some beef ribs, a bavette and some pork belly. That's absolutely amazing. To move your grill around, there's these really strong steel handles on the side. The wheels are made out of rubber on the back. That should make it a lot easier to move around or pull it across the grass. On the front, you can see we've got these nice locking casters. On the rear of the grill, we have this proprietary exhaust system. This allows us to control the amount of smoke that's inside the grill chamber. If you want to change your pellets from say cherry to competition blends, there's this really handy hopper clear out system at the back. We just pull out the bung and the pellets will then drop out into a bucket or container that you have available. Thank you for watching our video. I hope you liked it. If you'd like to see more information about the Pit Boss grills, head over to BBQLAND.co.uk. Cheers.